everyone, welcome back to my channel, or if you are new then welcome. It is that day again. I have been food shopping and I've got quite a few bits to show you today, so I'm just working out the sim values, then I'll show you what I've got. But before I do that, if you haven't subscribed to the channel already and you are new here, then I'd really love it if you would subscribe to the channel and stick around for more videos like this. Feel free to leave me a comment and let me know what content you would like to see. At the moment I'm just doing sort of what I eat in a day, food hauls, and I am thinking about doing like a low sin treats video. But yeah, let me know what you'd like to see. Please excuse the state of me today. It is that day of the week where I get shit done, basically. It's Sunday, I put my scruffs on, my moody t-shirt, and I get jobs done. I've got washing to do, ironing, all that sort of stuff, as well as putting the food shopping away and cooking a roast. So yeah, it's going to be a busy day, but I'll stop rambling now and show you what it is that I've got from shopping. Sorry, just to add, I did go to Asda and do my full shop there. I did it online, but I had to pop into Aldi and pick up a few bits as well, because Asda still have quite a few bits out of stock near me for whatever reason, and they didn't have beef joints, so I had to go into Aldi, pick up a few bits, and then collect my shopping from the click and collect. So yeah, I'll show you what I've bought. Okay, so this is my cupboard and sort of cereals. I've had to buy quite a lot of cereals this week because last week and the week before I didn't buy any, and we've sort of been at the dregs at the bottom of the box, so I've had to top up this week. So yeah, I've got some white bread for the kids. They will not eat brown for the life of me, so I've got a soft white medium sliced bread loaf. This is the 800 gram loaf, and I don't touch this. I have the Kingsmill no crusts loaf. You can have 3 slices of this for your healthy extra B. I recommend this bread just because I get that extra 1 slice and I feel like I'm having more than what I actually am. But yeah, they're 2 Syns each as well if you want to have them away from healthy extra B choice. But yeah, really good. It's got to be the whole meal for it to be healthy extra B. I've got some more mini wraps because the kids love these during the week for the lunches, and I've also got some Tango Tropical and Tango Orange, both sugar free, which are free on Slimming World. I haven't tried the tropical one yet. I got the strawberry one last week, so I thought I'd give the tropical one a go this week. So yeah, they're on offer at the moment for £2.50 in Asda, so that's why I've picked those up. I've got milk, and I've got 2 long life milk as well, because this tends to last me until at least Thursday, Friday when I purchase it on a Sunday, but then for the rest of the weekend I run out, so it's easier just to have these just in case I do run out. I've also picked up some lemon and lime squash and some cherries and berry squash. This one is my favourite. We haven't had lemon and lime juice in a while, so I thought it'd be a bit of a change rather than having orange, so I've picked those up. They're really good value actually. They're £1 each, and the 1.5 litres, they're free on Slimming World, so yeah. I've picked up some Frosted Flakes for the kids. Yeah, these sort of cereals I don't really eat, but the Syns on these are 5 Syns for 25 grams. So 25 grams isn't a lot, so I wouldn't waste Syns on that. But they are there and you are able to Syn them, so there's nothing that you can't have on Slimming World. Malted Wheaties are also for the kids, but these ones are 4.5 Syns for 25 grams. So you could have those if you wanted them with some fruit and some of your milk allowance. Or you could even crush them and put them with some Nutella and make like mini Ferrero Rochers if you wanted to. So yeah, they're a really good option if you want a treat. I picked up 2 bars of dairy milk because I've not been able to stop thinking about it. And this is sort of my go-to when I'm having a terrible day. And the Syns for this is 1 Syn per chunk because it is the 95 gram bar. So yeah, it's 1 Syn for a chunk. I've got some Freddos. I didn't actually order these. I ordered Kinder bars, but they've substituted my Kinder bars for 2 packs of Freddos. I don't mind though, because Freddos are only 5 Syns, so I can have those, and they're really good melted with some fruit. The chocolate puffins are for the kids. They love these, and these are 6.5 Syns if you did want to pick them up. They're quite small though, that's the only problem. They've got like biscuit and then like a chocolate mousse type filling in the middle. I've picked up some more caramel chews because the ones from last week have literally all gone. But this is the only chocolate that I did need to purchase this week. Now these caramel chews are 8.5 Syns, so that's really a lot for the size of them. So yeah, these are for the kids. I've picked up my chocolate Weetabix. I have these all of the time, and people generally ask me which ones is it that I pick up. So these are what the box looks like. I think it's £1.98 for the box of 24. You can have 2 for your healthy extra B, and they're really nice with milk and then warmed up for 30 seconds in the microwave, because there's like chocolate chips inside them that do melt when they've warmed up a little bit. I picked up the Choco Nut Squares for the kids. They love these, and these last literally 5 minutes in our house. They are 5 Syns for 25 grams, and again, it's something that you can have on Slimming World if you wanted to. You can just sin it, but me personally, I would much rather have these and save the 5 Syns for these instead. So yeah, they are there for an option if you wanted them. I've picked up the Ridge Cut crisps. These ones are 7 Syns. I do tend to have these if I want a treat, but I normally tend to go for the lower Syn crisps instead. So the kids like these, and Paul likes them as well. So yeah, I picked up some Snacker Jacks. These are the 22 gram bags, the salt and vinegar ones, and they are 4.5 Syns each. And then I finally picked up these Skips because, again, they are quite low in Syns. I think these are 3.5. I'll pop them up on the screen if they're any more than that, but they are the prawn cocktail, light and melty Skips, and yeah, they're again just another really low Syn treat, so yeah. Okay, so on to fruit, veg and meals for the week. I've put them I've grouped them so you can see what we're having this week or what we're planning to have this week. But I'll start off with the 2 essentials. I've picked up some ketchup and some reduced fat salad cream. I did order the no sugar, no salt ketchup, but clearly they've got none in Asda again because they've substituted it for normal ketchup. So I won't be having any of that because I won't waste Syns on it. I've picked up 2 bags of apples for snacking on this week. I've picked up some blueberries, some strawberries, and some easy peelers, which is sweet clems this week, sorry. So these are all a speed food. Then I've picked up some cherries and some bananas, which are a free food. And I've also this week picked up some seedless red grapes and some Hartley's jelly, because I've seen on quite a few people's Instagrams and YouTube videos that they cover their grapes with this, put them in the freezer, and like a nice sweet snack. I've seen it loads of times, but I've never ever tried it, so this week I am going to give it a go. The Hartley's jelly crystals for 1 sachet is 1.5 Syns, which is really, really good as well. I picked up these, and the other one I'm going to make some jelly pots. I might even make trifles, I'm not sure yet, but yeah, 1.5 Syns for 1 sachet. Then on to the first meal that we're going to be having this week. We will be having coronation chicken pasta. Now, I've seen this on Foppaholic's channel on a pasta ideas video. Now, this yogurt, it's the mango, papaya and passion fruit low fat yogurt. The one that she had on hers was mango and apple, but I couldn't find that in Asda, and I couldn't find an alternative either. So I just picked up this one in Tesco, in Aldi. I'm hoping that it's okay. And it is 4.5 Syns for 150 grams. I probably won't be using that much, but I will sin it. Also in that dish there is chicken and pasta and some salad, along with curry powder, which I have got in the cupboard, so I didn't need to pick any up. So yeah, that's one of the meals we're having this week. Today's meal is going to be a beef roast dinner. So I picked up a beef roasting joint, quite a hefty one actually as well. This was the cheapest one that I could find, and probably the rest of it I'll either pop into sandwiches or wraps this week for the kids, or even just to nibble on when I'm peckish. But I've picked up some mixed veg and some sweet corn to go along with that today. I've already got sprouts in the freezer, and I've already got potatoes from last week to be able to do roast potatoes with this. I picked up some corn flour. So what I do is I put the beef joint in the slow cooker, I leave it on high heat for about 4 or 5 hours, and I just sprinkle an OXO over the top, so it's sort of its own juices then come out, and I make the gravy out of that. Of course I sin it, and I use the corn flour to thicken it up as well. I've never had an issue with weight loss making my gravy in that way, and it is so tasty as well. So the corn flour is 1 Syn for a tablespoon, and I normally use 1 to 2 tablespoons to thicken up the gravy. So yeah, that's what we're having today. I've also got on the plan for this week BLT pasta. Now, we've not actually had this in ages, and I just remembered it yesterday, and I thought actually I'm going to put that on my meal plan because I've not had it in the longest time. So I picked up some lean bacon medallions. They are unsmoked, 75% less fat, and these are free on Slimming World. So what you do is you fry the bacon up with some garlic, which is a speed food, and you add that to pasta and a sauce. Then you put lettuce and tomatoes with it. Now the sauce for the BLT pasta is quark, fat-free natural yogurt, and some seasonal from Schwartz. Now that's free and it's absolutely tasty. It's paprika and pepper, and oh my god, this dish is absolutely delicious. So you mix those up, you add the lettuce and the tomatoes, and then stir it through the pasta, and oh, it is absolutely unreal. I might make a video on it this week because we really enjoy it. It's a favourite of Paul's and the kids really like it as well. So yeah, that's one of the meals we'll be having this week. I'm inspired again by Princess Planning. I did watch her Instagram story and she made a chicken katsu. She did use a katsu seasoning packet from Aldi, but I found these at Asda. It's the Schwartz Katsu Crumb. Now these, for the sachet, is 2 Syns each, which I think is absolutely amazing. And I'm going to have that obviously over the chicken with some rice, some peppers, spring onion, chilies, and some red onion as well. And then I'm going to use the Mayflower curry sauce, which I've already got in the cupboard. So yeah, that is one of the meals this week. So peppers, spring onions, chilies are all speed food and really, really good for weight loss. And then obviously I've picked up the long grain white rice. I wanted to give actual rice, proper rice to go this week. I always use microwave or boil in the bag because I could never get it right, but I've seen a trick to be able to get your rice perfect every time, so I'm going to give it a go and see how I get on. And then I've picked up some jacket potatoes. I'm going to use these to make chips this week because we are going to have salt and pepper chips one of the days using in my JD seasonings. Now these were actually really cheap. They're about 60p, which is really good. And I'm going to use, again, the same veg, so chili, spring onion, peppers, because I won't use all of this when I'm making the katsu. So yeah, we're going to have salt and pepper chips one of the days this week, and all I needed for that was the potatoes, which is really good. And then for my lunch today, I just picked up some fish sushi. I actually said it right this time. And this, for this packet, is 2 Syns, and this, for me, is just a really easy grab-and-go lunch. I quite enjoy sushi anyway, so yeah, it's a good lunch for me to be able to pick up. So that's the meal plan for this week. I've got a lot of things that I'm really looking forward to, and yeah, some new things to try in there as well, which is really, really good. And then last but not least is the very few fridge bits that I needed to pick up this week. So we got some fruit fromage frais for the kids. That's a mouthful. We go through these so quickly, and I'm not a brand snob at all, so I'll just pick up the smart price ones, and it makes no difference. The kids will eat them all the same. So yeah, they are actually, I think, about 2 Syns, which isn't actually that bad for a yogurt. I wouldn't have these. I'd have either the Muller Lite or these, which I'll tell you about in a second. But yeah, nice and cheapest chips for the kids because they go through them like water anyway. I picked up some more 50% less fat grated cheese. Now this, 40 grams of this is your healthy extra A. We go through quite a lot of cheese in this house because I do like cheese on a jacket potato or on pasta, and I'll probably actually put some of that on my BLT pasta as well because I'm just extra like that. So yeah, that is my healthy extra B choices. I've also picked up some of the mini Baby Bell lights. Now 3 of these is one healthy extra A. However, I don't really use these that often. I will occasionally, but these are more for the kids. I just don't like them having the full fat ones. Don't know why. I think we've just got into the habit of buying the blue ones. So yeah, 3 of those is a healthy extra A. I've picked up these Milky Bar mousses. Now, I knew about these ages and ages ago, but to be honest, I completely forgot about them until we went into Tesco last week. All the ones that I did buy have gone, so I picked up some more. Now, these are 4.5 Syns each. They are incredible. The Rolo ones are 4 Syns, but I much prefer these ones. I just really like white chocolate, to be honest. You can freeze them and have them as like a bit of a white chocolate ice cream, which is really nice as well, but I just like them in the evening with some fruit and a cup of tea. So yeah, 4.5 Syns, definitely worth it in my opinion. Picked up some more seafood sticks because I go through these like the kids go through yogurts. I go through them really quickly, really enjoy them, and they're really good to snack on. They are free food. And then finally we picked up some cooked chicken. Same explanation as last week. Kids are bored of ham and they've gone through the whole packet last week. So yeah, cooked chicken. But I bought a smaller packet this week. Don't know why I've done that. That's the online shopping perks, I guess. But yeah, that's everything. And that is it for this video. So I hope you found some inspiration within the things that I bought. And if you've got any questions, please do let me know. But yeah, I'm going to crack on with my day now. I've put all the shopping away, which took the longest time. I've popped my beef into the slow cooker, ready for our roast dinner today. And now I'm going to crack on with my Sunday jobs, getting the washing done and dishes and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, I hope that you enjoyed it. Please let me know sort of what videos you would like to see on my channel, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!